everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Laura or lauraxstitches and I'm back already with another video. I just posted my September update a couple days ago and I posed the question if anybody would want an updated stash parade, and I got lots of yeses, so I thought I would do that now. Disclaimer before I begin, I've got one dog who's beautifully asleep. That's Evie, she's gorgeous. And just here outside I've got Sky, who gets really funny when you're talking to yourself. So if like you're on the phone or something, she'll start running outside and coming back in again. So hopefully she calms down in a moment when she realizes that everything's okay and I'm not getting murdered, but who knows. Yeah, so I thought I would do it today because Matt's away at work. Obviously he's away like normal people. I'm on school holidays from teaching, so I have time to do this when he's not here and I can be as loud as I want. Except I won't be loud because that's really annoying. I'm just going to have a quick drink. Not anything special. It's just water. I just like mugs a lot. Can you tell I've had a haircut? Had a haircut on Saturday. So I must have posted on Friday. I don't remember. And we've gone a bit darker. But I don't know if you can really tell that in this lighting. But cool. It looked way better on Saturday when it actually got done. I washed it this morning and it's gone back to its grossness. But anyway, let's start thinking about this stash parade. I'm going to try once more to let Sky in. Let's see how we go. You can watch. Do you want to come in? See, then you run away. Come on. Come on. Come inside. Come on. Right. She's in, but I don't know how long that's going to last for. Hopefully that's the last time I have to get up. I want to make this as edit-free as possible. I'm looking after my nephew in about an hour, so I'm going to try and get this done in that time frame. I might have a little bit more time, who knows. Otherwise, I'll break it into a couple parts. So, stash parade, what's that? I'm going to be showing you all of my patterns and things like that. I'm not going to do a fabric thing or threads thing unless that's something people want. I actually spent all day yesterday, not all day, all of the afternoon and evening dyeing some fabric, and I'm going to show you that in my update video at the end of October because they're on the drying rack. They still need to be ironed and stuff, but I really like them, so I'm excited to show you. So now she's going to play with her toy and be really noisy, so I do apologize for that, but hopefully no barking. We'll see. I'm going to start with my heights, and then I'm just going to work through my big folder of stuff that I showed you really briefly in my last video. Some of my heights are on my computer. Some of them are printed out because I had this grand thing of starting 5 heights in Stitch Mania this year, and of course that didn't happen because that's ridiculous. So I'm going to tell you about them now. So the first one is the possibilities, which is the Eeveeolutions, the Pokemon Eevee, and it's got, I'll put in pictures of these ones, and I got the mini version. I got the normal color. Come here. I got the normal color, not the max color, because that's like over 200 colors and I wasn't going to deal with that. And I got the mini because otherwise it's massive. It's still huge as a mini, so it was kind of like enough. So that's that one, and I got that earlier this year. I think it was last year that sorry, they're just on my computer. Yeah, it was. Last year I did a big order during a 50% off sale. And a few of these I've got on paper and a few of these I'll be putting in pictures of. Hang on a second. The first one, I'm just checking if I have it because I don't remember if I printed that one out or not. No, I didn't. Is Once Upon a Time. And I don't have the artist names here, so I think with the pictures you should be right to find them if you would like them, but this is the mini version of Once Upon a Time. I try and get the minis if I can, and I don't mind the detail and stuff just because of time, pretty much. And considering I bought a lot in this sale, I kind of wanted the minis as much as I could. So this is mini Once Upon a Time. I love this chart, it's beautiful. The next one is it's a full size, but it's a no background, and that's Beautiful Secrets. I'll put in a picture. It's gorgeous. I love everything about that chart. Took out the background to save some time as well. So that's another one. This one I do have on paper. It's quite a small picture. This is one that I did ask Matt to choose one, and he chose this after a very quick look at the website. And this is Mini Snow Landscape Wolves. And I can tell you that's by Jan Patrick Cransey. And obviously it's the mini. And whenever I finish the 2 Hades I currently have and Pokemon, I'll probably be starting this one next. Just because it's one that has been requested of me. And I do really like it, so that's lucky that he picked one that I actually like. Because otherwise I'd be like, no, I'm not spending all my time doing that for something I don't like. Next one is White Heart. And this is a no background one as well. I'm pretty sure this is one that's in a circle. I have to remember those. Next is The Edge of Enchantment. And this is by Meredith Dillman. I have a few of hers. And I love this because of the colours. Now, Meredith Dillman stuff, I'm pretty sure the majority of them are only in the full size. So this is a full size one. It is 450 stitches wide by 561. So it's a big girl, but she's pretty. The next one, if I can put this back in, is Raven's Treasure. And I'm pretty sure this is a Meredith Dillman too. Yep. And again, this is a full size. I love this one. She's really pretty. She's really big too. It's a very similar size. Yeah. I don't really know what to say about that. This bit here is going to be so boring, but that's okay. Peacock Fairy is another one. I'll put in a picture here. This one is another one in a circle. And I'm pretty sure that's why Meredith Dillman too. I'll have to check. And the last one in that order is Mini Dandelion. And that's a little fox with a little dandelion. It's sniffing the air. It's so cute. I love that one. I also have a couple more that I got a long time ago when I first bought my Haze. This one is a Randall Spangler and it's Mini Some Enchanted Evening. That was actually a rack, which was really nice. Okay, so that's all of my Hades done. Obviously I'm not going to show the ones that are currently in progress. This is just the stash that I have to go. I'll show you the next one. This is a book called Gifts and Heirlooms, and I'm pretty sure this was a recent purchase, excuse me. It was in either my August or July update, I don't remember. And this is the one in the book that I want to stitch. And this book cost me 50 cents, so I'm not too stressed about just stitching one pattern, and it's called Victorian Sampler. I'm going to try and see if there's a designer name, but I can't really find any. I think it is Marshall Cavendish, because that's what the name is inside the book. But there's no other kind of name on that one. That's the forward, so it's not her. So yeah, that's one piece of my stash. Now, I've got my big folder here that I really need to reorganise and change. But we're going to see how this goes. Some of this stuff is quite recent, so I'm going to be showing you things that I even got in my haul from my last video. So if you've seen that, I do apologise. But I just wanted to do everything. In case I do an update of one of these later, I know that I've shown everything. So let's start just the front here. I'm just going to pull out the first bits. So you would have seen this in my last video. It's Highland Cow. Got this from my grandma. Textile Heritage Collection. I think that's what it's called. The people who make these. Super cute. You would have also seen this in my last video. It's the Mill Hill Winter Holidays Scotty dog. Adorable. Love it. Love Scotland, as you can tell. This one was a gift from a friend, and I'm not going to kind of name names. I'll just say gifts, I guess, because it'll be easier. And it's a Michael Powell bookmark, sorry. And it's called Strawberry Ice Bookmark. And I really like it because of this bit here. That variegation is really cool. I went through my stash not long ago and I was like choosing out bits and things I didn't want anymore, and this stayed because I really like it. I just don't know how I'm going to go stitching on a bookmark. I'll have to see how it goes. This one is Autumn Harvest Collection Berry Jam. And similarly, this is the Spring Bouquet Collection, and it's the triple scoop. I want to make these into magnets for the fridge, and they come with magnets, so it's really handy. I'm going to, I think I've said it before, but whenever I order something from 123 Stitch, to make the postage worth it, I try and get a couple of things. So I try and get anything that I'm currently building up a collection for, like Frosty Forest, and I'm going to get the food ones of these for the fridge. My dog is frustrating me so much. Stop it. You wanted to go out. You're outside. This is just a little book from Cross Stitch Crazy. It was a free one. And it's Emma Congdon's summer chart book. So lots of little, all of her typography stuff. So lots of little quotes and things in there. I can't really show you anything because it's just all patterns. But that kind of gives you an idea of what they look like. And they're small. They're not very big. Most of them are like, oh, it kind of depends, I suppose. But that one's like 10, 20, 30, like a 50 by 50. Like, they're quite small. So that's a good little one to have in case I ever need something like that. This one I'm thinking I'm going to give away at some point. It was a free gift in Cross Stitch Crazy, and I really do think it's cute. It comes with the hoop and stuff. I just don't know when I'm going to stitch something like that. Not sure. And that, let's say who that design is by. Rosanna Rossi. There you go. So there's some little kits and little charts and things that I have. And they go at the front here. The next section is for the patterns by Maria. I don't remember her name. It starts with E. I can't remember. I showed these in my last video. That's the first one. Whale in a light bulb. So cute. I love these patterns. I could buy her whole Etsy store. I said that last time and I'll say it again because it's true. This next one is Always, and that is a Harry Potter themed piece, as is Hogwarts in a bottle. I know it says bank at the top, but it's meant to be a bottle. They're fantastic. And where's the last one? Here it is. Evening in the Shire. So obviously a Lord of the Rings themed piece. That's obviously a lot of backwork. You probably would have seen this a lot, especially on Instagram. It's quite popular on there. I mean, all her patterns are really popular, but I've seen this one the most in my circles of followers, I suppose. So that's those ones. So as you can see, when I get a digital chart, I usually print it out because otherwise I forget it. And I do prefer stitching with a paper chart rather than a digital copy. I just find it really frustrating on my iPad. I don't know why. I would just rather have paper. So that's just me. This one I showed last time as well. Barbara Anna Designs Let It Snow. This was off Cross Stitch Stash. The Aussie Cross Stitch Stash and Load. Excuse me. Yep. Bought that one. These next few are from Granny. They were obviously free from Granny. I showed them last time as well. John Stubbs Editions with Heritage Stitchcraft is this little squirrel. The Pollyanna Pickering collection in collaboration with DMC is this printed fabric owl. It's called Barn Owl O Little Town. So you pretty much just stitch the owl and the lights, I think. And this is from Janlin, the Platinum Collection. It's called Sweetheart Rose. And I've seen my grandma stitch that up and I love it. So I wanted it. When she had it there and was going to give it away to someone else, I said, can I have that one, please? I love it a lot. Usually she'll give me the patterns that she's already done. And I just have to kit them up, which is perfectly fine with me. Okay, next few are not ones that you saw last time. Hooray! It's exciting when that happens. Alright, this was from, I think, Stash Unload. This is by Brenda Gervais and it's just called Needleworker's Sampler. This is really different for me. I'm not a huge prim stitcher, but I did want to try one with a house in it because that's like, you know, the thing. And it says all my scuttering moments are taken up with my needle, and that suits me a lot. So whenever this comes up as a start, I am tempted to convert it, but it'll just depend on, I don't know. It's 146 wide by 242 high, so it's not like tiny, but it will be all right. Next one is Ink Circles Turtles All the Way Down. I'm just reading what Turtles All the Way Down means. I might just quickly read you this little bit. So they were trying to, centuries ago, philosophers were trying to come up with a theory about how the universe was put together. And without the understanding of gravity as we know it, some theorise that the flat Earth was held up by a large beast. And the two most popular ones were turtles and elephants. And then people ask what was holding up that turtle, and they would say a turtle and a turtle and a turtle. It was turtles all the way down, which I think is really cool. I was looking at this when I was cleaning out my stash going, oh, I don't know if I want to stitch it. And then I read that and I was like, this is so cool. And I can't wait to do this and change up those colours to be so bright and beautiful. A rainbow of turtles. Or it would be maybe a rainbow or like the same, like it could be all different shades of green or blue or something. I don't know. But I really like that one. That was a gift as well. This one's from Stash Unload and it's by Whisper by the Wind. Bound Hearts. And I picked this one because it's kind of Celtic. And I'm leaning towards this one because you've obviously got your two versions. I'm leaning towards that because of the fabric. I've just dyed some pretty crazy looking fabrics. So I could do it like this or even like that as well, because that has it too. So I don't know. I really like that one. Another Ink Circles. This is called This Heart of Mine. And this isn't big at all. It's 95 by 102. I just wanted some kind of monochromatic pieces that I can use some pretty threads for. It's those ones. Getting through it, people. Just trying to find out where I put everything. Oh, here's some stuff. Alright, this looks like my little house country cottage section. So let's get all these bad boys together. These are the current charts that I have for the Frosty Forest. And I think there's 9 altogether and I have 5. I'm pretty sure there's 9. So I've got just the title and that will be the one that I start with it whenever that comes up. I'm going to do them all together on this fabric because I like the grey and put the Frosty Forest in the middle. Then we have Snowy Friends. Raccoon Cabin. Snowman's Cottage. And Snowy Deer. I think that's it. Yep. So a couple of those I bought, a couple of them I was gifted very kindly. So I just need to get the other 4 and that collection will be done. So like I said, whenever I kind of pull up one of these pieces, I'll start with this one in the middle. Next one is Little House Needleworks Gingerbread Trio. That was a very lovely gift as well. And this is a gift, and I will say who this is from. It's from Adele. And this is Gingerbread House 2 from the Gingerbread Village collection. And now my dog is barking. Oh, she's the worst today. And I also got all of the stuff to do it with from Adele as well. So that's all together. Any kind of cuts that you're seeing, it's just me trying to calm my dog down. The other one's just staring at me from her bed. She's been so good. Okay. Next we're up to Lizzie Kate. This first lot is a collection called Less is More, or Less Equals More. Let me put them in the right order. And I'm going to be doing these with the border that's on their website. Nell did this little yellow house needlework or something. I think that's how you say it. She recently finished this actually. So, fear less, hope more. Whine less, breathe more. I love this one. Talk less, say more. These are great. And hate less, love more. I really, really, really like the sentiment of these, and it's not really like in your face. Sometimes some of the quotes that Lizzie Kate does, they're good, but they're really kind of, I don't know, they're just not what... Matt and I often make fun of things like that, which is horrible, but things like, if you can't have me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best, and things like that. We just kind of don't, I don't know, they're not very, I don't know how to explain it. We just don't like them. But these ones are cool. I really like these ones. Next one, a couple of snippets. Love my dog. I'm going to probably do this twice for both my dogs and change just the kennel. Sky's collar is blue, obviously. So she will have this one, and then I'm going to change it to a green for Evie because Evie's collar is green. The other option is I will change it for both of them. Sky has a name tag and hers is pink, so I might change it to pink and change that star, I guess, in the middle. And then I would change Evie's to orange because hers is orange. So I'll have to discuss with the boyfriend as to what to do there. But it's so cute and it's like tiny. So I'm really excited to do that for them. I don't know where I'll put it, but I think it's really adorable. Another dog version, and you'll find that I have a fair bit of dog stuff with Lizzie Kate, is the doggy string, which is so cute, and I think it'll be a nice quick stitch to do. Yeah, love it. Love dogs, if you can't tell. Here's another dog one. Had to get this. Dog Lessons for People. And this is venturing into that territory of the cringeworthy quotes, which is what I was talking about before. I know for some people they're really meaningful, and I don't want to take away from that. Just for me and for my house, not really a thing. But I couldn't say no to this one. It's just cute and suits our dogs. Okay, this one is Stitch Every Day. Or a little stitch, sorry. It's a stitch every day on it. That actually came with the linen. I took that out and it's very stiff, so I'm not sure if I'll use it, but it's cute. And then I've got I've got all of the seasonal alphabets. So that's summer. Now, obviously, Southern Hemisphere, it's a little bit different, but I don't think there's anything in the summer one I need to change. It's just, if you can see it there, there's a tiny little American flag. I probably would just take it out and just not stitch the flagpole, or try and change it into something a little bit more Australian, but I'm not 100% fussed, so I just probably just take it out. So that's summer. Autumn, and this is how our year goes. So it goes summer, autumn, winter, spring. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. It does go summer, just spring. Oh my goodness. I'm a teacher. This is autumn. So autumn has things like the pumpkin. The turkey's cute. I'd leave the turkey because it's just the colours. I get that that's people going back to school, but I'd probably just leave it anyway. But this one is probably the most obvious one that I would maybe just take out the face and just leave it as like a basket. I don't know. Because obviously even if we did celebrate autumn, October, which is now, is our spring. So it wouldn't be in there. I just love the colours of autumn though. So this is winter. Obviously, it's quite Christmassy. Don't mind this. It's probably actually the holly. And, oh, the reindeer's not too bad. I think I would just have to do something about this. Maybe put another snowflake there. They've got some snowflakes down here. I've got a snowflake up there. Not that it really snows here much. This one is spring. And looking at spring, right? Oh yeah, you're okay. And the last one is spring. And having a look at that, I don't think there's much I need to change there. There is some like Easter eggs down here. So I could potentially just take out the egg and just stitch the chickens. I could do that because the chicken would be easily, yeah, I might do that. But otherwise it's fine. So I like those two. So that's my Lizzie Kate stash. When Lizzie Kate announced retirement and stuff, I didn't go crazy, obviously, but I just got the stuff that I wanted, that I knew I wanted. Next, I think it's Plum Street. Yep. I've got 3 patterns of theirs. I've got Hello Spring. This was a gift and it came with all of the colours. I like that a lot. Hello Summer. I really like Hello Summer except for the big obvious American flag and the bald eagle. I could just take them out and I would have to see what kind of gap there is if I just didn't do them. Not sure. And I've got Dear Friends, which is gorgeous. Love Dear Friends. Then my Plum Streets. Okie doke. Here are a few patterns that I got random places. The first 2 are from a while ago at my grandma's like retirement village place. They had a lady who had previously owned a needle workshop and a pattern store and like a craft store, and she had all this stuff left over, and so she brought it in to sell. And I got a lot of stuff, including a lot of the fabric I dyed yesterday, and also some patterns. So this is a bit ripped because I opened it like a savage, and it's King of the Hill by Custom Crafts. And it's a beautiful wolf. This is pretty much full coverage, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. But it's not huge. I think it's like 6 pages. It's not very big. Yeah. The other one from that sale is the Fabric Collector by Juniper Designs. I'm going to change this. I don't know which one I'm going to do. I think it's probably going to be this one because the fabric that comes with it. But instead of it saying she who dyes with the most fabric wins, I'm going to say she who dyes with the most dash wins. So that's that one. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog. I'm trying to ignore her. She's being very frustrating. And I think this was from eBay or Stash and Load. But it's Home is Where You Hang Your Needlework sampler by Eileen Bennett. And it's got lots of specialty stitches and things in there and hand-drawn instructions. It's from like 1983, I think. Something like that. I can't see. But I did want to kind of have a go at something like this. So we'll see how we go. Okay, next we have some magazine patterns. I think my dog's finally calmed down, so this should be a bit more joined together now. Sorry for all the edits that have been happening. Obviously, as you know, I do giveaways in my regular flosstube videos, and a lot of those have been magazine patterns I just don't want anymore. So these are the ones that I've kept that I think I will stitch. Probably will. And all of these are from Cross Stitch Crazy, so I'm not going to say that over and over again. I'm just going to tell you which issue they're from. And this first one's from February 2017, and it's from issue 225. And it's a home sampler, and it's Home is Where the Heart Is. I hate this fabric. I've said it before. I do not understand why it was stitched on that, because you cannot see these letters. I would obviously change that up and probably make it less pink, maybe a bit bluer. There's that one. This one is, oh, that nearly fell off. This one is from, I'm not sure. I guess I didn't write this one down. It's Peter Rabbit. And I've kept this one because it was a big part of my childhood and I'd like it in a baby room whenever that does happen. So cute. This one is from Cross Stitch Crazy, I've already said that, May 2017, issue 228, and it is the geometric animals. Obviously this one's a lion. I don't think I can, I can do this. It'll kind of look like that. They're not very big, even though they look kind of gigantic. They are actually these sizes. So the lion's biggest, then the wolf, sorry, then the fox, and then the wolf. I really like them, and Matt actually loves these, so that will come up eventually. Next one is from November 2016, issue 221, and these are the sleeping animals. I have already stitched this one for my grandma, so I'm planning on stitching the other three. So there's a little deer, it's a fawn, I think, a fox, and there's a squirrel up here. So I'm going to stitch those. We're not a cat household. It's nothing against cats. We just prefer dogs. So I probably wouldn't stitch the cat anyway. But the other one's really cute. And I really love the way they finish with the ribbon. So I'm going to try and have a go at that eventually when they get done. In my flosstube update a couple of days ago, I discussed the organisation of my stash and how I put it onto Google Sheets. And I was explaining that in a collection, everything is its own whip. So on my Google Sheets for my smalls, I've got sleeping fawn, sleeping fox, sleeping squirrel as 3 separate projects that could be chosen. So it's not like I would stitch all 3 and then say that whip's done. That's a whip, that's a whip, that's a whip. I hope that makes sense. And that's the same for those other animals as well. This one is from Christmas 2016, issue 222, and it's this wreath. I'm still not sure if I want to stitch this. Christmas stitching has been calling me slightly, but more the kind of frosted pumpkin kind of style, not really this style. So this may be part of a giveaway eventually. I'm not sure. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But they're the ones that I've kept as part of my magazine stuff. Haha, I forgot about this one. It always gets stuck at the bottom. This was a gift from a friend. She took it out of a magazine herself. I'm not sure which magazine. Oh, just Cross Stitch, February 2018. And it's a small winter sampler, which I really love. So thank you to that friend. It's on my list, as is everything in here. Next, we've got Sew to Stitch. I think that's all of them. And let's get through these because there's a few of these. This was a gift as well. I've been very lucky with gifts. Ice Cream Ladies, huge pattern. It's a book. Actually, sorry, it's not a book. It's one of these ones. I love it though. They're gorgeous. Another big one is the World Collection. So we've got Korea, Netherlands, India, China, Greece, Spain, Japan, and Egypt. They are so cute. Next one is White Dress. Really like that one. It's got a lot of possibilities for how to stitch that too, which is awesome. Next is The Time for Myself. Rena Marie enabled me to get this because I think it's beautiful. There's also a version to stitch it like this, but I'm going to stitch the whole thing because I love this pattern down here as well. It's gorgeous. Love Bears. This was a gift from Adele. I've stitched Luck Bears, which is this one here. And I have a piece of pink Ada ready to go for this one too. There's the butt. 4 Seasons Dogs. Obviously. I don't know how I would stitch this, but I'm thinking it would probably be like this. You can stitch them all in a row with the names of the seasons underneath. Yeah, I don't know, but I like them. And last one is Beauty and the Beast. And this will probably end up being a gift, depending on whenever I stitch it. But yeah, I love them. Love them all. I hope I have that one in my collection. I think I do. Next we have a Cricket Collection piece. I won this in a giveaway from Tash, the Star-Crossed Stitcher, and it is Skeleton Crew. I'm still on the fence about if I want to stitch this or not, if I want to actually pass it along. Because I really like it, but it's just not part of our house, but it's really cool at the same time. So I'm on the fence with this one too. How do you think about that one? Next one, or next lot, is my mirrors and Nora Corbett's. Ugh. I showed this one last time. This is Eva. She's a bewitching pixie from Nora Corbett. Recently got her off Stash Unload. This one is red. She's a mirror. I will be doing the blue conversion, so she'll become blue. But literally in any colour, she's the most glorious thing in the whole world. I love her so much. She's one of my favourites. Nora Corbett, White Clover. Yep, I've got all the stuff for that. Stargazer. Another one off Stash Unload. And this one I can't show you, which is really frustrating, but it was an exclusive design for the Mirabilia retreat in February from Nora Corbett. It's a dragonfly. If you go onto the Linen and Threads website, you can have a look at what that will look like once stitched up. So eventually that will get done. It has 2018 on it, and I don't know whether I want to stitch that or not because I won't be stitching it this year. I'm still deciding. Next, we've got some Bothy Thread stuff. This one was a gift or a stash pass along thing. It's the Alice in Wonderland silhouette. It has been highlighted, but I don't care. Can't wait to do this for the awesome fabric that I'll do with it. And the other one I have is part of the Centauro London collaboration, I guess. I'm not sure. It's called Adrift. And the whole design is here. I don't think... Yeah. So that fancy border around the side isn't what you stitch, but you do actually stitch this bit up here. And this bit down here. But I don't know what about this I like, but I just like it. And it's the whole thing. So it's pretty awesome. This was on Stash Unload as well. So pretty. I showed Matt that one and he got really confused as to why I like it. So I don't actually know, but I just do. Just one of those things. We are getting towards the end. How long have we been going for? Oh, fair enough. We've got some random ones I think in here. Oh, they're all Prairie Schooler. I think they are. Got the 3 little pigs, or the 3 pigs. Little Red Riding Hood. My favourite thing is down the bottom where it says, Little Red Riding Hood says, uh-oh. I think that's hilarious. And a Christmas one that I don't know if I'll stitch, but I know there's one bit I'm going to stitch, and that's Evergreen. I want to stitch the reindeer, but really bad. I think it's funny. But I don't know if I would stitch the whole thing. But these were all passed along to me, which is very nice. And these are the cardboard ones, which is cool. Where am I up to? Okay, here's some random Australian ones. Very Australian, you could say. This one is a Photo Threads Lee Dane series counter cross stitch pattern, and it's called Laughing Kookaburras. Sorry, it's got a bag over it. This is from Granny. She said she's never going to stitch it. I said, I'll take it. And Matt saw it and said, oh, I like that one. Because I was going, oh, I don't want to stitch it. He said, no, keep that one. So we're going to do that one. This is a DMC one. It's part of the Leslie Suzanne Davies Australian collection, and this is Galahs. I bought this when, I think the day before Pa passed away. I wanted to do some therapy shopping, so I bought this, and it will mean a lot when I do stitch it, and I think they are the cutest little puffiest little marshmallow birds in the whole world. They're adorable. Out of all the ones that were there, these are definitely the cutest. And it's actually not that big. I was surprised. And it's on 16 count, which is exciting. And another DMC one, but from the Helen Wild collection, is Wildflower Bouquet. I'm pretty sure my grandma has already stitched this, and she had another one, I think. I don't know if I want to stitch this one either, but it will stay in my collection because I'm not going to give it away. I might though, but here is all French knots. And that does not excite me at all. And I think up to the second last pocket, which means there's about 5 left. This is the Gold Collection Tenderness at Sunset. That's intense, but it's really cool. It came in a bag, so obviously dimensions. Really like that one. This is another Dimensions Magic Emotion. It's a wizard. And this one is Dimensions Soul Music, and they're little wolf puppies. Really cute. And last but not least is a Clouds Factory pattern. Oops, that's the actual pattern. We want the cover page, don't we? Where is it? Aha. This is the Starks and their Wolves, and I've been meaning to do this for a long time. This might come out next year at some point to celebrate the last season. I do have a start plan for my birthday. I don't know when I'm going to start, but it could be this one. Because I think they're really cute, and they're little fat people. They're adorable. And they're all the wolves. So, I think that's everything. I do apologise for the disjointedness of this video. I would film it again, but I don't think I'm going to have time. I hope it kind of showed you everything I have. And also any changes that have been made since my last one. I'm not sure. This shouldn't take too much editing, which is really exciting. That's everything. I really do love everything in my stash. There's a few things that I like on the fence, but I still like them. It just depends if it suits my house or not, really. I'm going to go and edit this and upload it. Let me know if you want to see my fabrics or my threads. I'm very happy to show them probably in my next update. I will be showing you in that update all of my hand dyes that I've done yesterday, which was really cool. And kind of how I did that. If once you've seen that, and I'll put the call out again in my next video, but if you want a kind of tutorial on how I did it, just let me know, because I used a couple of tutorials and then used that idea, but then when we actually got down to it, I kind of just made it up. So, and I have kind of a way that I like doing it to get a particular effect that I really like. So once I show them off, you can just let me know if you would like to see that. I really like them though. I'm very happy with them. So I'm going to go and put this stuff away, edit this video, pop it up, and then look after my nephew for like 3 hours. Can you tell I'm really excited? Hopefully I can do some stitching during that time though, because I really haven't had much time in the past couple of days because of dyeing fabric and stuff. So he should be entertained enough for me to do that. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time, which will be at the end of October. I don't know if that's going to be at the end of October or the start of November. Just depends on how it goes. I'm also probably going to start talking about next year's plans. We're actually going away for the first week of January. So I won't be able to upload any New Year's plans or December wrap-up videos then, so I'm going to have to do it a little bit earlier or potentially a little bit later than normal. So, thanks again for watching. I hope that this was an exciting thing to watch. I really like watching these videos because I just like sticky baking and I love haul. So, yeah, hope that was fun. If there's anything that you really love, let me know. And I will see you in about a month. End of the month. 4 weeks. Bye.